So here we are again. A couple of things I wanted to go over, happenings and whatnot. But first I want to go into this. Wrestling Matters is a fan-based news and information page. News, rumors, more, whatever we deem eligible for our page, we post. If you don't like it, there is a little like button over there on top of the page, and you can hit that and unlike the page. We won't tolerate rudeness and obscenities and crap like that. With that said, if there's something you don't like, either just ignore it or unlike us. It's that simple. So let's go move on to some other things. As you know, I'm Dez. I'm the wrestling guru. Also used to be known as Triple D. Pro wrestled for 5 years on the independent circuit in New England. And I'm an all-around wrestling fan for over 40 years. Happenings in wrestling lately, the breakup of the Shield. What can you say? One of the most dominant factions to hit probably in a good 15-20 years, and really it's a bittersweet thing to see them break up. I'm anxious to see how these guys do individually, but at the same time, as a team, they were really functional and could be put in a lot of different storylines and elevate people as well as look good themselves. Not sure what's going to happen from there, and it could be really good, or it could bomb for a couple of them. Or all of them. Everybody's hot to trot on Reigns, but without a mouthpiece, how good is he going to be? Everybody's hot to trot with Ambrose and Rollins too, but all remains to be seen. What they were outside of the WWE doesn't necessarily make them what they're going to be in the WWE, and I'm sure a lot of people understand that. There's a certain way WWE does things, and they don't allow other things, unfortunately. And prime examples of that are Alberto Del Rio as Don Carlos Jr. in Mexico. Man, that guy had some phenomenal matches. Thus far in WWE, lackluster career, it is what it is. Releases this week. JTG, Kurt Hawkins, Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre, Evan Bourne, Akasha, it's Teddy Long, Mark Harris or something like that, a referee. Most of these names are pretty much, Brodus Clay. Most of these names are pretty much, who cares? For the most part, you haven't seen any of them on TV in so long. It's like, does it really matter if you fire them or not? Not really. I think they missed the boat on Brodus Clay. I think they could have gave him a King Kong Bundy kind of gimmick, where King Kong Bundy was always all about give me a 5 count instead of a 3 count, and I'm the toughest big man there is, and it really played him up, but they never really channeled that. I guess they didn't see what I was seeing in him, but I don't think WWE is going to lose from it, because when was the last time we seen Brodus Clay on TV as a real personality type thing, other than a fill-in? I don't think we'll lose anything there. Jinder Mahal was useless from the beginning. What can you say? JTG, same thing. Once they split up, Crime Time, Neither guy went anywhere on their own. Evan Bourne, God, I don't even remember the last time I seen Evan Bourne on TV. Kurt Hawkins, pretty much the same thing. I don't remember the last time I saw him on TV. So they don't bother me. Drew McIntyre, on the other hand, I think they lost a guy that they could have done a lot with. With that being said, I'm not Vince McMahon, and I don't make the rules, and I don't make the calls. And I don't think WWE is going to hurt from losing him. But I wish the guy the best of luck. I think he can do some phenomenal things. From what I saw of him actually wrestling when he first came in, and before he was stuck with the joke 3MB, I think the guy had it going on. Unfortunately, nobody saw some things, or nobody took the cues of the Celtic Kings with him and Sheamus as a tag team from me. I thought him and Sheamus would make an incredible tag team. And, you know, really we need a lot of good new tag teams. And, you know, who knows? I see a lot of changes going on lately. Well, not a lot, but small changes. Small changes going on lately. And you know, one of our fans and former men, Scuddy, he's a British guy, and we still talk, and we're friends and whatnot here on Facebook. And he posted a post one day. This was back when Kane first attacked Daniel Bryan, and she called Kane a bastard. And he was like, are we going back to the Attitude Era? And, you know, I was like, dude, they let things slip now and then. And they have been letting things slip now and then. On a constant basis, on a regular basis, they let things slip. Now, do they let it slip as often as, say, when The Rock shows up and lets some things fly? Not really, but you're seeing more and more of a trend of, I don't want to say curse words, but more vulgarity in their language. And do I think the full-blown Attitude Era is coming back? No, never. I don't think you'll ever see that again. First of all, the situation at hand with WCW winning the ratings called for a more extreme attitude towards what was going on. Do I see him getting a little edgier? Maybe. Not, but nowhere near what the attitude was. And, you know, I mean, and could it help? Maybe. Will it help? Only time will tell. And will they really do it? Only time will tell. I'd be a fan. I mean, anything to get back to the old days and a little more edgier, and the lines more gray than they are now. Right now, you know who the good guy is, you know who the bad guy is, and you know, in the 90s and late 90s, it was more of, you didn't know who the good guy was or the bad guy was. It was, you cheered for this guy, and he could be doing something bad, or he could be doing something good, but you cheered for him just the same. Maybe that'll come back, and that'd be a good thing. I mean, personally, I think it'd be a good thing. But, you know, you fans, you want to hear about some of my opinions on things, what I think about anything. I mean, if it has to do with wrestling, let me know. Give me an idea. Send me some things to comment on, topic to talk about. I'll gladly address it. As always, this is Dez, the Wrestling Guru for Wrestling Matters. I'm out. It's time to drink some cold ones. Take it easy.